Hey, I hope this isn't like weird. I know we've never spoke before, but you were just having such a fun time this Saturday. I saw it on your story. You pre-gamed and then went and, went to the club and your favorite song turned on and you were just sort of talking towards the end about how always a bridesmaid, never a bride, always an artist, never a muse. And I would just like to say that that's so untrue. And I know that we're in this random coffee shop and I'm much of a stranger to you, but I would love to sculpt you. To me, you are my muse. And I brought all my supplies. This is my air drying clay, and I've got other stuff as well. But first, let me put on some gloves. Yeah, you don't have to worry about it. You can just sit. This coffee shop's pretty chill. I'm sure they'll just bring your order over when you're ready. Just grab my other glove. This will help so the clay doesn't get fingerprints and so my nails don't stab into it as much. But no, I'm happy to do this. I understand the feeling of being a lonely artist, and always the one creating and wanting to just have that personal attention of someone sitting you down and just looking at you. And I've been looking at you for a long time, so I'm like the perfect person to do it. Let's get into some of this clay. Well, I've drawn you before. From a distance, of course. First, I didn't have binoculars. Oh, that makes it difficult. But I've never sculpted you. But I think I'll be pretty good at it. I might need to take a few measurements. Let's just grab some clay. Not sure how much we're gonna want. What do you think? We don't have to make it big. We can always do something bigger and grander later on. Maybe like this much. That should make a pretty good head. Okay, let's just put that down for a moment. I've done a few sculptures. Nothing too crazy though, I won't lie. Oh, putting it on the wrong way? Am I doing? I think I am. Yeah. It's like, why isn't this fitting? Dude. Yeah, it's got this cool system where you just fold down the edges. And that should be on pretty tight so then the clay doesn't dry up. Let's put that over there. Okay. So first off, I'm going to create a ball. And that's going to be your head. I got a hair in it. Sorry, that's my own hair. I tend to shed. Okay. Now that we've got a semi-flat ball, let's do some really quick measuring if you don't mind. I hope you don't. Won't take long. Just want to make sure as I expected. I really thought I had these down pat. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Yeah, I kind of already knew all of this. Well, your face is so easy because it's like very perfect, the ratios. It's just, you've got a good face. Let me tell you here, let me fold this up. But so I really knew, and I got really good at guesstimating from afar. So let's just yeah, what'd you order today? Did you just get your usual, or are you trying anything new? I know generally you stay inside of your own comfort zone, but well, yeah, I mean, you were mentioning you made that post the other day about being more adventurous. You know, it's almost the new year. Have you been working on your resolutions at all? I get it, yeah. Don't worry. Yeah. Hey, I mean, that's still progress. But no, I get it. I too fall victim to that. To the whole, I guess, forgetful nature. And, this is what I've got so far. I know it's not perfect, but hoping I can get it at least semi. Semi-accurate. Just kind of making the brow. Just kind of squishing down some clay. And, thinking like that. What do we think? Side profile. Ooh, it's not perfect, but looking okay. Getting some tools here. Truly, you have such great features. I mean, I won't be able to capture them perfectly because, I mean, you just have this otherworldly face. Very unlike anyone else, so it's not even like, even if you're good at drawing you is like a different, it's like a different beast entirely, you know. It's like its own Olympic sport, you know. Its own thing. Trying to get some lips. The lips I feel like are really hard for me as far as sculpting goes, but I'm like hopeful I'll be able to get something semi okay. Just sort of bring some of that clay forward. It's really fun though what you can do with just some clay and nothing really else, you know, like, and just some clay and fooling around with it in your hands, I guess. You know, not just like adding more and taking away more or whatever, but simply sculpting with what you have. Okay, it's kind of looking like the Joker. It's a little scary, I won't lie. I'm trying to like get it to smooth out a little bit. I feel like I need more on the front. Just kinda. worry. We will get this, I believe. You kind of look like an old, scary ghost face. Just give me a few minutes. I believe in myself. I mean, what makes me believe that I can't just pick up a skill in a few seconds and learn how to do something? I feel like your nose needs to be longer, in my opinion. Gotta get that, because you've got that little bump on the nose, so I gotta try and make sure I get that too. But okay, what do we think of this? It's kind of what you look like. Oh wait, you know what you look like? You look like, you know, from Night of Museum when he says like, dum dum, give me gum gum. Or like that emoji that people use. Easter Island, that's what they're called. It's giving Easter Island. Low key. It's so weird, like, being able to like move features like that. Just like smoothing every little crevice out. Where's my little, I like using this. I feel like it does like a good job at like, you gotta see that? Smoothing things out. Trying to smooth this out right here. You can kind of do with the ball as well. You gotta be careful. Okay, I'm feeling like move this down again. That up. And figure out how I can get this chin to I love your cheekbones, by the way. It's actually something I get complimented on a lot. My cheekbones. So, real recognizes real, for sure. But wouldn't we would look pretty good together. I mean, even if it wasn't like romantic, just like as friends, like, I think us standing next to each other is like a power move for sure. You know what I mean? I should have gotten water so I could like really smooth it. Oh my gosh. I really don't know how to feel about this. I feel feel like I'm not quite doing you justice, because you're just so naturally lovely, and it's hard to replicate that, you know. It was a lot of pressure, and you know, I've drawn you so many times that I'm questioning if that's what I should have just done, is draw you. But I really wanted to make an impression. I really wanted to do something that you'd maybe notice and maybe like appreciate, I guess. Something out there, something different, you know. That's okay, that's okay. Just smoothing out the clay. Delicate process of just little nick by nick, little stroke by stroke, I suppose. I also find that this end does work really well. It can move stuff around a lot more, which might not be the kind of what you want, I guess. What do we think? You're like mogging everybody. Okay, your forehead probably should be bigger, huh? I'm gonna try and just... How am I gonna do this? If I can like try and like push some of the clay from like the back forward, I think we could get something going here. So it's a little bit more forehead, I suppose. Okay, but then that kind of removed your cheekbones, so let's kind of try and bring those back, and I feel like it kind of ruined it. Ooh. That's just looking quite good. I feel like because every time I hold something and I push, it's like also pushing on what I'm pushing on. I think that this would work so much better if I could like stand it on something like a stick and then sculpt it. There's still a lot of cracks, but we can fix that. Right, we can fix that. It's okay. You know what's a movie I watched recently? I forget what it's called. It's like The Twits. Have you seen it? It's like, looks like claymation, but I have a feeling it's just 3D rendered, and but they just made it look like claymation, and it's kind of scary. I watched it with my younger siblings, and they were like, "Oh yeah, don't worry, this guy's butt's gonna explode." It's like, what? And it does, and it's actually like gore, like it's horrifying. I was scared, but this is kind of giving like Adam Driver low-key, is it not? They make like one eyebrow raised, and then one of them like pretty good. Anyways, logging on the haters. Okay. Fixing all the little cracks and crumbles and really fun though. It's like therapeutic. I really recommend it. Like, you can totally like squish this in the end, you know? Like it doesn't, you don't need to worry about it being perfect or anything like that, because you can just squish it in the end. But it's very therapeutic to just grab some clay and squish it, move it around, make it into something, you know? You know, like just have fun with it. Because it's so malleable. It's so like formable, I guess. Well, now it just looks like his eyebrow goes like this. I feel like if I kind of like that, maybe? You're only seeing my eyebrows. What do you think? I kind of did try my best. It's not perfect. It's not perfect. Got a lot of fun tools though. Okay, just dropped it, but this one is a silicone one. And it's quite fun to use. You can get some tools for really cheap though off of Michael's. Or use no tools. That is cool too. Should I squish it? Should I just destroy it? I really wanted to do you justice, but I just can't make it look like you. I'm sorry. I guess I'm just not that skilled with clay. I ended up just making some man, you know? It's just some guy. It's just like Jerry, you know? You could walk into like, where would a guy like this hang out at? I feel like he would hang out at like some restaurant with a lot of like black in their branding, and he'd be ordering like a beer, but he'd probably be against like anything that's like fruity beer, and you know, like none of that stuff that like has like a grapefruit aftertaste. He'd probably like a really dry beer. And you probably walk into like any of those restaurants and you'll see 10 of him. Also, if you walk to Easter Island, you will find multiple. I don't know how many are there in Easter Island. I don't know how many there are. These statues, but anyways. Well, I feel like we should destroy him. For as beautiful as he is. Let's see what we can do. Let's see what happens if we like squish his face down. Oh, it's beautiful. That's the beautiful thing about clay. You created something and now it's gone. I was gonna stab it, but we can make an ice cream. Would you like an ice cream? Would you like a lick? Look, I know your favorite ice cream flavor is vanilla, which I have to say, I know some people say it's basic, but it's good. And if you eat like a really good vanilla that's like made with like real vanilla extract, that's fire. It's good. fun now. So yeah, highly recommend sculpting with Kay. Have fun with it. Do something weird and interesting. And I'll see you around, whether it's through social media, through my binoculars, or maybe an image that I keep beside my bed that I drew of you. And yeah, hope you have a good rest of your day. Goodbye.